Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Is, where words do come to life. Well, as you know, I've been on hiatus. Um, got a little ding from from YouTube, for exercising my First Amendment. And so it makes you wonder. We have laws, we have ordinances, we have rules, we have regulations that's supposed to be beneficial for those who reside in the United States. But then you have to question, you have to wonder, are those laws really for us, or are they swayed for the other individuals? And we know who those individuals are. It was an awakening for me, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop voicing my opinion about certain things, because we have become a society that we tell half truths. We have become a society that lies are more prominent and more believable. We have become a society where manipulation and deception has become the norm. We no longer want to speak on the truth. We no longer have value or integrity when we're reporting stories or when we're making a stance for something. We've had political figures that have said all kinds of things, and it was okay because of the color of their skin. And now that we have changed administrations, it seems that because the VP is a certain skin complexion, we're back to the norm. Now everything that's being said is being targeted, and it just highlights the discrimination. It highlights, it shows that it depends on who is saying what is what allowed to be said. It speaks volume to how we are given the news, how we are presented the news, how the stories are not full stories, they're half stories. It highlighted a whole lot of things for me. And it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. And it just don't go down to the social media outlets. It goes across the board. Discrimination is real. To push us to be silenced in our voice, to push us in a corner that what our truth is doesn't matter to anyone else. So in a sense, you're telling me what I believe for me as an individual, not saying anything against what you're saying, but you want to force your beliefs on me, and I should accept that. But I should not be able to express my opinion of how I feel about you forcing your opinion up on me. I do believe we're still grown. I do believe we're still human beings. I do believe we're still capable of making decisions for ourselves. I do believe that. And nobody knows what's best for you except for you. Bottom line. And so it was awakening. It was awakening. And so the days that they gave me off, I gave them the days off too. One term deserves another. And that's just how I feel about it. Because I feel strongly about things when it comes down to my body and what's being suggested that I should do with my body. Nobody can tell me what I can do with my body. We had this whole thing and still have it to this day about women being violated. And once they find out that they're pregnant, they don't want to keep the child. But here is our country, here is our government. Some of them want to put you in a position and box you in and try to force you to do something that you're uncomfortable with. So if somebody has violated you, and so you're going to tell me that you're going to create a law, or you're going to try to push to make the woman keep the child? So in a sense, what I just dealt with is the same thing. So what you're telling me is I can have an opinion. I don't have a say so about what goes in my body. That's what you're saying to me. And so if that's what you're saying to me, that's fine. But it does not change my opinion. I don't care what you do. I still, to this day, feel the same way. And it will never change. And that's my right. As a human being, I have a right to feel what I feel. I have a right to say what I say, and what I will and will not do, and what I will and will not accept. And nobody can change that. Nobody. All right? So I just want to share that. And I'm probably going to come back with some other videos behind this one, because there's a lot of things that's been on my mind, and I've been looking at some other outlets where I can be free enough to express myself, and be fair about it. I'm not being disrespectful, but I think when you provide these type of outlets, those things that you may feel is out of order is not necessarily out of order. Because if that's that person's belief deep down their heart and their mind, their body, and their soul, that is that person's belief. And you can't change that. So if we're not going to abide by the constitutional laws, we're not going to abide by the rules and the regulations, it's not going to work. That's all I'm going to say on that one. So subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's up to you. This is a free will. You can watch or you cannot watch. You can hear or you cannot hear. Everybody has a choice. We're grown. We make our own decisions. We can accept or deny. All right, until we talk again.